Good morning. Welcome to the Green Valley Parkinsons Support Group exercise class. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't make it your last. Today we will be learning how the proper way to get off of the floor in case you've just been sitting or you have a fall. So for today's class, you're going to need a straight back chair, one without arms, some light hand weights, a small tennis ball, and a little larger ball, and some water. It's summer, so have some water. At least it is in Arizona. So let's get started. We're going to do a little warm-up and later a little cool-down. A warm-up in a chair is sitting forward in the seat with your feet wide, toes facing forward, and a deep breath through the nose. We're going to laugh today, so take a deep breath through the nose. And then laugh it out. Awesome. Again. You get one more time. Right, good belly laugh. All right, I'm proud of both of you. All right, now sit tall once again and just look down, dropping the chin to the chest, stretching the neck. And then look straight up, relaxing the jaw and letting the mouth open slightly. And center, listen to the shoulders. Good. Center and straight down again. We're going to do a head circle. Oh. And reverse it. Again, drop it forward and look straight up, lifting the chest slightly. Good. And center. Turn to look over your shoulder and hold. And to the other side as far as you can and hold. Good. Side to side. Perfect. And again, forward for some shoulder rolls. Change the direction. Good. And shoulder shrugs. Up, down, up, down, up, down. One more. Good. Sit tall. Extend the arms, relaxing the shoulders. Move the fingers. Yeah. And then stretch them out. Tap, tap, tap. Finger to thumb. Good. And then extend them out again. Scratch. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Now make a fist for 5, 2, 3. Squeeze it. 4 and squeeze and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the shoulders. The fingers again extend. Roll the wrist. Sitting really tall in that chair with good posture. Reverse it. Good. And they end up right there. Feeling kind of heavy. Think of them just resting on a ledge. And then make those small circles. Good. And then reverse it and make the circle larger. Arms right out from the shoulder. And then change it again for a big circle. And they end up overhead. Reverse that circle. Good. And then keep them straight up. We're going to reach for the ceiling. It's 1 and 2. Use your outdoor voice. Yes. 4. One more. 5. And they come to the side again. Flex the hands. Bring them into the shoulder and push out, in, out, in. 3, 4, and 5. And they come down, resting on the chair for a stretch to the side. Good. And to the other side, arm overhead. Perfect. And then cross them. Sitting tall in the chair, it's just the upper body that you want to twist and hold. And to the other side, great job. Twist that spine. And center the hands, they rest on the chair. Shift the weight to one side. Opposite hip is up. 2, 3, and 4, and one more. 5, and all right, we haven't done any bicycling for a while. So we're going to bicycle a little today. So you're going to use the chair. You're going to use the side of the chair to hold on. You're going to lean back a little bit. And if you want, and you have to, use the back of the chair. But we're going to lift these up and just circle. And this one is for you, Ken, if you're watching. He's a big cycler. Yeah, good. And take a break. Whew. Again, lean back slightly, lift them up, and circle. We'll only go forward today. Are we there yet, she asks? I don't know. I have no idea. We're getting there, though. All right, and back to this position. So you've got some space behind you, feet apart, and we're going to start with some hand weights. And we call it a soft but a firm grip. Wrap the fingers and the thumb over the fingers, elbows tucked. And it's going to be a bicep curl, both arms. So it's to the shoulder and down. 2, yes, 3, 4, 5. Sitting tall, good posture. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. 2 sets of 10. So stretch it out. Always working within your own range. So tuck and lift and curl them up. And 1, 2, good. 3, 4, you match almost. Purple. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep them in your hands, but drop the weighted arms to the side. And if you're sitting not so tall, pull up, sit tall, and roll the shoulders forward. Rotating arms, and to the back, stretch. Perfect. And they come back to a neutral position. Lift one, tuck the elbow, focus is forward, but the stretch is to the side. Yes, good job. And come up slowly, changing arms. Yes, reaching with that one. Perfect. And there. And while we have them, let's do some overheads. So again, sit tall, bring it here, and it's straight up. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Take a break. Stretch it out, maybe. Yeah, breathe. Again, wrap the fingers. Weights to the shoulders, same thing, straight up. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, or in a different language. 7, 8, 9, yes, good job. All right, and placed on the floor right underneath your chair. We're going to bring the feet and the knees together in a closed position, but sit tall, the arms crossed, looking forward, extend the legs, they're straight out. Lift them up. It's flex point, pull them back. Good. 3, 4, probably right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alternate feet. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. And they come down and back into this position. Separate them. Now, usually I don't ask this, but if you're able to, cross one leg over the other. If you've had hip surgery or you've been told never to ever do that, then just extend the leg. But if you can, cross it. And circle. Sitting tall in the chair, working the ankles. Good. Let's go the other way. Perfect. And then that one comes right back to this position. Flip it over and circle. Yeah, good. And the other way. Circle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. And back into this starting position. Everything is in line. Again, both weights. We did them the other day, and we're going to do them again. They're tricep kickbacks. So fingers are wrapped, the arms dropped, straight, little forward with a flat back. Your focus is on the floor. As you lift these up, tuck the elbows, extend both arms to the back, bend and drop it down. That's 1, and it's up, and squeeze, bring it in, and down. 3, and extend, and drop. 4, yes, and down. 5, to the back and squeeze. Good, Nancy. And down. 6, we're almost there with the first set. Oh, rats. 8, and squeeze, bend, drop. 9, squeeze, bend, drop. Last one. There. And down. And take a break. Whew. Breathe. If you have water and you need some, other side. There you go. Drink. Yeah. Keep hydrated, especially where we are. You're about to hit triple digits again, I think, on Monday. So wrap the fingers, soft but firm grip. They're dropped to the side. And we come forward. It's a flat back. Lift those elbows, extend the arms to the back, bend and down. 2, extend and squeeze. Good. And down. 3, looking down at the floor, flat back. 4, 5, and to the back, bend, drop. 6, good. Yes. 7, 8, don't worry, there's not a third set. 9, and down, up, yes, and down. Great job. We're done with those, so let's put them on the floor for another stretch. So, come forward in the chair, taking more of that leg off of the seat, but sitting tall, extend a leg. You maybe want to follow that line there. Keep the sole of your shoe on the floor. The arms, they're out, fingers spread apart. Twist and reach for that foot with the same arm as leg. And your focus should be down at that foot. Good. And all the way up. Now it's opposite arm to leg. Reach and hold. Breathe with the stretch. Good. And come up. Drop it in. Extend this one. Sit tall. Same arm as leg. Reach and hold. Even I have to think about that one. And come up. And opposite. Reach and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. And down and back into a starting position. One hand rests while the other one spread the fingers and reaches diagonally across. Stay seated on the chair, but reach up as high as you can. Good. And to the other side, reach. Follow that hand. And now straight across to the side. Perfect. And to the other side. And down diagonally to the outside of the opposite foot. And reach. Excellent. Shoot that arrow. Boom. And across, reaching. Higher this time. Good. And reach. Excellent. Take it in a wide position. Working within your range of motion, your feet flat on the floor, sitting centered. Again, the arms are out. Placing a hand here for support. This one straight up. Twist. Reach for it. The other one is on the inside of the ankle. It's clock arms, 12 and 6. Slowly come to 3 and 9, sitting tall. Take it to the other side. Great job. Stretch it out. And there. And the arms drop down and the feet walk back into a very closed position. Sitting tall in the chair, the arms crossed and the weight forward. Looking down, maybe 2 feet in front of your toes. Push on the outside of the foot, the knees open. And bring it in and bring it up. This works hips and ankles, so lean forward and then stretch. Beautiful. And back into this position, separating the feet, sitting tall, the arms are out, no weights, but the shoulders relaxed, and we're just going to let the hands relax and then flex, pull them back, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Make a fist and drop it and raise it, stretching. 4, 5, fingers out, cross the arms, rotate them inward so they connect, and extend the arms overhead, reaching as far as you can to the back, good, and down. And one more time, stretch. And they stop halfway. Place the other arm on top, lock in the fingers, and reach, good. and down. And pull them back. And all the way down and apart, extending one, placing it on the opposite shoulder, this on the elbow. Push it back. And you said that feels pretty good to you. I'm glad. Good. And then the other side, it's here and there. Push it back. Yeah, getting some flexibility in that. All right. See if I can remember this. Here. That's what it is. Fists together. And we're going to extend the arms out. Try not to lock the elbows, but we're going to roll it inward. Now the knuckles touch in the back of the hand, and the forearms come down. Yes. And then they open out again. Stretch it. Good. One more time. Curl it up. Perfect. Elbows down. And out. Good. And shake them out. Still sitting with that great posture. Yeah, nice and tight in this area. The arms are out, fingers spread apart. Close them. Open. 2, 3. You got it? 4, 5. And now curl them up. And then make a really tight fist. And then drop that, stretching the wrist. Good. And then lift them up slowly. Open. Yeah. And some finger taps. Good. Finger flicks. Flick, flick, flick. Good job. Finger presses. Forming a circle with each finger and thumb connection. Pressing hard. Good. Yeah. And all the time with the greatest posture ever. All right. Think of sitting on a bench and not a chair with a back. So you wouldn't lean too far back because you might fall. So sit forward. Yes, and flip it. Palms up. Grab the fingers. Gently pull them down, stretching. Yeah. And fingers up. Pull them back. Nice. And then the other one. Palms up. Pull those fingers to the floor. Good. And there. Yeah, super. All right. We're going to reach down and grab the weights again, and we're going to put them on our legs. So, adding some extra weight out to the very edge, 4 fingers, the thumb on top, again, sitting tall. We'll start with a straight leg. So straight out in front. You don't need to look at it because we know it's there. So look forward, I think. Yes, it's there. So we're going to do 10 leg lifts. It's up, it's down. 2, 3, thank you. 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Great job. Pull it in, extend the other one. Sit tall, but look forward. Lift it up. 2, 3, bless you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back into this position. Catch your breath. Find that position again. We're going to do some knee lifts, and they're held for a few. So sit tall, lift up and hold. And touch, same leg. Lift it up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and touch, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Last one with this leg. And down. The weight, it shifts, and it shifts is different than leaning. So it's here, more on that sit bone than in the center. So lift it up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a touch, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and touch, and up, high. Perfect. 2 more, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me one more. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. And notice I put my foot right back to where it was before we started. So it's shoulders, hips, knees, and feet in line. And we're done with those. So we're going to put them on the floor. And we're going to brace our hands on that chair for a chair lift. This is upper body, and it comes in real handy with that demonstration of getting off the floor. So feet apart, the weight a little forward. And you're going to lift yourself, clear that chair if you can. 2, good job. 3, 4, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And the feet in a closed position, the knees together and out just a little bit more. Sitting tall, we want to lean back as we bring the knees to the chest. It's up. 2, good. 3, louder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're almost there. 9, 10, and down. And separate them, extending the arms, shoulders relaxed for some toe touches. It's up, yeah, and up. 2, and 3, and perfect. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, keep going. 8, 9, last one. 10, great job. All right, as you catch your breath, find that position in the chair. Again, you've got a lot of space behind you. Reach for the tennis ball. Yeah. Posture. Think about how you're sitting in the chair as you roll that between your hands. And they're quickly taking off their shoes because they know that it's best without shoes. But I have double knots, so it'd take forever. So we're not going to do that today. Spread the fingers and stretch in between. Work that ball in between. Good. Sitting tall in the chair. Yeah, both hands. There's a blonde hair on mine. I can't imagine where that came from. All right. Okay. Now, sitting tall, extending one and placing it. Don't hold on to it, but let it kind of just sit there in an open hand and roll it back and forth. Yeah. And then close your eyes. Good. And then, without opening your eyes, extend the other arm and carefully transfer that ball into the palm of that hand. And again, circle it around. Yeah, good job. All right. Both out. Keep your eyes closed, both arms extended. You're going to carefully transfer it. It almost rolls into the palm of the other hand, back and forth. And then gradually give some space, separating those hands so it kind of just drops in. You know, just when to hold on to it. Good. And then bring them closer together, back and forth. Good job. Open your eye. You better. Did you do it? Okay, good. Did you do it? Put that on the floor and a foot on top of the ball. You want to press down and push and roll back and forth. Wake up your feet. Yes. And the other foot too. Good job. All right. Before that one rolls away, grab it, squeeze it into the back of the chair in class, and if you're at home, make sure it doesn't become a trip hazard. So you're going to scoot back into the chair, feeling the back against yours and your feet pulled back slightly, engaging the core, pressing against the back, not just leaning against it, but pressing against the back, and then arch. Yeah, give yourself some space back there. You could actually thread your arm through there, wave at Nancy, and then push. Good. And then again, lifting that chest. Oh, yeah. And then press against it. Looking forward this time, extend the legs and lift them straight up. Circle, working the ankles. You notice we do a lot of ankle things. Well, that's where balance begins, down bottom of your feet. You want strong ankles. Good. And then to the floor again, pull them back and sit tall in the chair, shifting the weight from side to side as you walk out to the very edge. Maybe not that far, but close. All right. The arms are out, shoulders are down, and keep the feet glued to the floor, but lean back, almost touching. Hold it. Great job. And come up. Arms to the side, palms up. Lean back. Awesome. And up. arms overhead, lean back. No, it's not your imagination. It's slower today. And up and out in front again. Lean back and up. And the last one, they're crossed. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Nice and tall. The hands here and the weight forward. Flat back. Look down at the floor as you go up on the ball of the foot, down on the heel. It's up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, down. One more. Just the heels, up, down. Working ankles again. And feet flat on the floor. We call this nose over toes. We're getting ready for a sit to stand. So your weight will transfer as you come up. Perfect. Bend back into the chair, the weight in the heel. Again, up. Perfect. And down. Look at you. What are you here for anyway? Oh, for that. Okay, I get it. 2 more. Up. And bend. And that weight shifts forward. Nice. And back down into that seat with the hands on the neck, the elbows stretched, and we're going to twist side to side. No, this isn't really the exercise. It's a warm-up for a seated crunch. So twist, lift the knee to the opposite elbow, and then to the other side, 2, and up. Good. 3, 4, 5. Working that waistline. 6. Good. 7, lift them high. 8, we're almost there. 9, 10, great job. Whew. And now, if you want a sip of water, get some, but we're going to use the larger ball. And if you had to get out of the chair to get yours, like I did, make sure that when you come back, you're still allowing some space behind you. And you've got the ball. Mine still needs air. Okay, we're going to place it here, the elbows down. This is a forward reach, so extend the arms, don't lock the elbows, but transfer the weight forward from the hip. It's a flat back. Don't drop the arms, but reach out as far as you can. Beautiful. And then come up slowly, extending the arms overhead, and lean back and hold. And come up. Again, it drops about chest height. Track the ball as you twist to the side. Keep going, go, 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 and hold. Great. And to the other side, and hold. Center. That ball probably will fit right in between those legs on the inner thigh, nowhere near the knees. So right there, so you have to be out further in the chair. The hands are here and the feet close together. Squeeze. Give you $1 if you pop it. It's a mail-in. All right. All right. They're shaking. And relax. Again, sit tall. Squeeze. Oh, like Ricky Ricardo. Squeeze. And relax. Great job. Now hold it as you separate the feet. Place the ball on the floor. Close in on it. And maybe find a different spot in the chair. Yeah, it doesn't feel right out there. So if you need to hold on to the chair legs, do it. Otherwise, if you don't, they're here. Looking forward, extend the legs, and it's up, down for 10, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And we're going to hold that ball as we bring our feet back to a sit to stand position. Shift the weight as you reach for that ball. We're not going to use it, so we're going to put the ball maybe underneath your chair or on the seat. But it's nose over toes again and up. Perfect. We're going to do some ankle raises and a little bit of leg work, and then we're going to demonstrate something. So right now you should be arm's distance from your chair, not having to reach for it, but just there. The focus is forward. Shift the weight to the ball of the foot. It's up. And if you're like me right now, because I know what I'm about to do, you might need the chair, fingers on the chair as you go back down, or maybe you won't. to a flat position. Shift the weight to the heel, toes up. And flat, forward on the ball and up. And knowing you can do it without, but I can't. So instead of just going up for ankle raises, we're going to go back to that flat position, rocking onto the heel, forward and back. Good. See, I knew you could do this. I need the chair. And back. And one more. Forward, ball of the foot, go up and hold. Focus on something. Maybe you don't need both hands, just a finger or none at all. And down. All right, shake it out. Shift the weight to one leg. So soft knee, this one comes up. Again, use the chair if you need it. Look forward and hold. Great job. Fingers on the chair, the foot on the floor, about hip width apart. Shift it, focus, and lift it up. Great job. And relax, super. And we're going to go back to a starting position. Just like seated, it's shoulders, hips, knees, and feet. And I'm going to turn just a little bit to stretch. We're here. Bring the weight onto the ball of the foot. You're going to bend at the hip, take a bow. It's a flat back. And the focus right now is on the seat of your chair. Think of putting a glass of water on your back. All right there. And now see if you can't raise those heels off the floor. Good, Kurt, yes. Good. And then slowly come up. Transferring all that upper body weight to one leg, extending this one to the back, bending the front knee, and placing the heel of the other foot. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, good stretch. And come up, bring it forward, shift the weight, extend this, bend the front knee, and stretch. Good job. And back to a starting position for some leg kicks to the back. We call them donkey kicks. So kick it. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and good, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I promised we'd do a little demonstration, so I'm going to get this out of the way. Probably don't need that distraction. So it's just inevitable we'll all have a fall. Sometimes it's just a fall and the only thing that gets hurt is your ego. And other times it's a little bit more serious, but we want to know how the proper way to get off of the floor is. And maybe you're not at home where you've got carpet or someone's there to help you. You might be outside in the garage or out on the street or taking a walk, and so this is a good thing to know. Miss Nancy's going to walk me through this, and hi. So I'm going to pretend like I don't know anything, which won't be hard. She's going to walk me through whatever you just tell me what to do.
Getting up quickly or the wrong way could make an injury worse. If you are hurt, call for help using a medical alert service or a telephone. Look around for a sturdy piece of furniture or the bottom of a staircase. Don't try to stand up on your own. Roll over onto your side by turning your head in the direction you are trying to roll. Then move your shoulders, arm, hips, and finally your leg over. Push your upper body up. Lift your head and pause for a few moments to steady yourself. Slowly get up on your hands and knees and crawl to a sturdy chair.
Nancy, could you put that back on? I don't think I want to crawl that far. Good girl.
You notice she didn't help you get up.
I noticed that.
Place your hands on the seat of the chair and slide 1 foot forward so it is flat on the floor. Keep the other leg bent with the knee on the floor. From this kneeling position, slowly rise and turn your body to sit in the chair. Sit for a few minutes before you try to do anything else. Talk to your primary care provider about a fall risk evaluation. The fact that you have fallen once means you have a high risk of falling again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Perfect. It's great to practice this at home when you don't need it, because that's why we call them accidents. It's never in the perfect conditions. It's never right in front of a chair on some nice plush carpet. The biggest mistake I've heard that people do is that they locate what they need, like a chair or the hearth, and they come over to it and they think, I have made it, and they're this far away. And they come up and their upper body isn't strong enough, and they fall back down and maybe then injure themselves worse. But you want to be right over that object, right over it. Place it there, right over this, and then come up. And don't just pop up. Yes, so come up slowly. Evaluate everything, especially if you're by yourself. So that being said, I hope that you have a really safe and that you never ever need to use this information, but you never know. So be safe, have a fabulous weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Mwah. Thank you.